I hotwired the car in 40 seconds flat, and the voice from the back seat almost made me crash it before I'd even left the alley. "Drive," he said, "and please don't scream. His name is Jax Wilder, and if my night had been going even slightly better, I would have left him on the pavement. I knew him the way you know someone you've been circling for years, close enough to recognize, far enough to stay dangerous. We moved through the same underground channels, pulled jobs on opposite ends of the same tangled web, and had an unspoken agreement that our paths crossing was never a coincidence, and never a good sign. He was bleeding through his jacket. That's the only reason I didn't stop the car and throw him out. "You have 30 seconds, I said, eyes on the rearview mirror, hands locked on the wheel. "Explain. Same people who are following you right now are the ones who just shot me." A pause. "So, technically, we have a mutual problem." I checked the mirror. Black SUV, 2 cars back, keeping pace. My jaw tightened. "If you get blood on the seat," I said, "I will leave you at the next light." "Noted." He almost sounded like he was smiling. We drove. I pushed the car through streets I knew better than anyone, cutting corners and reading traffic like a language only I spoke. He didn't give unnecessary directions, didn't question my choices. For an enemy, he had remarkable faith in my instincts, and I hated how much I noticed that. I lost the tail after 20 minutes, pulled into a dead-end lot behind a closed auto shop and cut the engine. Silence rushed in around us, heavy and close. I turned around for the first time, really looked at him. He was leaning against the door, jacket pressed to his side, watching me with an expression I didn't have a clean word for. Not relief, something deeper, something careful. "You didn't have to keep driving," he said quietly. "I know. So why did you?" I looked at him for a long moment, the sharp lines of his face softened by exhaustion, the way he was trying very hard not to let me see how much pain he was in, the fact that in all the years we'd spent on opposite sides of everything, he had never once lied to me directly. That last part mattered more than I wanted it to. "Because you've never burned me," I said finally. "Everyone else has. Not you." Something moved through his expression, slow and irreversible, like a wall coming down brick by brick. He reached out, touched my hand on the gear shift. Just that. Just enough. "Where are we going?" he asked softly. I looked at the road ahead, then back at him. "Somewhere they won't find us," I said. "Together."